Hey everybody, I wanted to do this video as a rant slash vent video because I'm a little upset and I've let a certain person get underneath my skin when I should not have done that. And yes, you are looking at a dog bone. It is Blackjack, my toy poodle's bone. It is a dog bone. Kind of just sift through your thoughts and just come up with a reason why I would have a dog bone there. And that would probably help you to understand what I'm feeling right now, if that makes any sense. Okay, whatever. Okay, first is two issues I wanted to discuss. The first issue is somewhat of a minor, and it's totally my fault. Okay, I did an impulse buy with something, and these people basically totally played me. I was doing like my video, my last question of the day video, and I jumped on the bandwagon of something. I went to a crop at Archivers a few weeks ago, and a lady had one of these huge, I think, yeah, it's called Cool Alley Totes or whatever. It was pink and black, and it had a metal plate at the bottom of it, and you set it on a table, and it does this little carousel thing, and it was really, really cute. So I had to get me one. So I went searching and searching. Everybody's out of stock, and this one store supposedly had it in stock, and it is this store. Wait a minute, I wasn't prepared for that. Okay, here we go. Well, a little more. Scrapbook 101. Okay. And I ordered it, and the total was like $34 and something cents. And the problem is, I should have known when there wasn't an option to pay with PayPal. That was my mistake, and I'm admitting to my mistake. But I did it anyway. I got screwed. I feel, yeah, I have not received it yet, and the people, they have a sister company as well, and I've been researching a little bit, and they're in Michigan, but it's called Cinderella's Slipper Scrapbooking. I mean, I really want to get a plane ticket and go to Michigan and go to that street. That's how upset I am. And the lady even had all her information and on there one time. You know how some companies would be, giving a little history, and her name was Tracy something. I don't know, but I actually copied her name, pasted in my Facebook search, and she pulled up. And I put in a friend request along with a message. So of course we're not friends yet, and probably never will be. But yeah, I got played. So if anybody has any opinions or any suggestions other than me not doing that no more, unless it's a PayPal account or some sort of thing, because PayPal, they would have backed me up, whatever. So anyway, I'm just a little angry about that because I really wanted it, and that was an impulse buy, and that was just that. So let's get back to the dog bone here. My other thing is this. I just want to say, I'm so sorry to be doing that in you guys' ear. I want to say that I know the majority of my videos that I do are racks, and even some hauls. I don't do as many hauls, I don't think, but I have a lot of racks under my belt. And always understand that most of the racks, even though I'm considering them racks, they are, that person that sent it to me received a rack back, or a rack prior to racking me. So no good deed has gone unnoticed from no one that has racked me. Except one person here that I need to send her something. But anyway, and again, sorry for that coughing. This lady on YouTube, and I've been running this around in my head because I'm not going to say her name as much as I would like to say her name. She really rubbed me the wrong way today. we were in a swap over at I don't even know if I really can say that. And I feel bad. I feel mad because I feel like I'm limited. Ugh, I just want to just say everybody's name and contact information, everything else, but I'm not going to go there. We were over at a site, okay, and it was a genie swap. Now I'm just going to say that. I don't care, I'm just going to say it, okay? It's a genie swap. And a lot of you that don't know how it works is one person puts up 5 wishes, okay? I'm going to hurry up with this. One person puts up 5 wishes, and then, let me use Cassie as an example, okay? Cassie puts up 5 wishes. I come behind Cassie and say, hey, Cassie, and the thing is you have to grant at least 3 of that person's wishes, okay? And then list your 5 wishes. So Cassie's listed 5 wishes, and I come behind her and I say, okay, Cassie, I can grant 3 of your wishes. My wishes are blah, 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 blah. Okay. Then let's put Shawty in it. And Shawty says, hey, Angie, I can grant 2 of your wishes. Or you don't even have to really say how many. You could just say, I'm going to grant some of your wishes, because that's mostly what I would do. The point being, I was in this genie swap, and this particular lady chose to grant my wishes back to back. And she actually was doing it to a lot of people, which was becoming very irritating to me. Because, everybody has different tastes and different, stores around them and different just takes on stuff. So it's nice to be able to get a variety of different things from other people instead of just this one person constantly granting wishes so they can get wishes granted to them. And what this person was doing that I felt she was doing was picking out the littlest, even though it was on the person's list, she was picking out the littlest, lightest stuff because, mind you, she lives in the UK, okay? And she was, I guess, for weight purposes with shipping, she didn't mind that, okay? Now, I went on and said I would do my first international swap with her. So I granted one of her things. It caught me being ignorant to the fact of never doing it before, but trying not to, eliminate anyone. And again, any of my international swappers, not swappers, international subscribers, unless you're who you are that I'm talking to, do not take any of this personal, please. It's not for you. I did what I chose to do and what I wanted to do. No one had a gun to my head. So yes, Angela went to the post office here and spent $35 on shipping. Okay. And I sent her a whole bunch of stuff. And of course, needless to say, being the person she is, she's since taken that video off her channel today, because I personally, which is good she did, because I was going to go and share that video with any and everybody that I was sub to as much as I could. So she's as good as she did do that. As you can see, I'm really in a stanky mood. Okay. So anyway, she basically had been playing me and dragging me along like a dog, okay, for the past 2 months. I'm going to get this out and I'm this and that. And then, we got into, I'm disabled. My pension didn't come in. My blah, my this, my that. Now, my thing is this, okay. We all know, let's just be honest, okay. Let's just put everything out here on the table. Let's be honest. We all know in a scrapbook land, okay, that scrapbooking is an expensive hobby, no matter how you want to cut it, okay. This person, of course, without mentioning her name, she has, unless she decides to take this off, this video, these series of videos off as well, she has a 3-part Magnolia stamp collection. Now, why did I say that all like that and expressed like that? Because if you know anything, or if you want to go find out, look up Magnolia stamps and how much they cost. I'm not mad at you. I'm not upset. I'm not telling anyone to spend their money and do whatever it is they want to do. Do whatever makes you happy. But don't run out here and join into these swaps and all this other stuff, and you're throwing up all these videos, and you know you got over 500 Magnolia stamps, but then you're claiming, oh, I'm disabled, and my money, I don't really have any money, and this and that. Don't pull that card on me, because that's making me feel, this is just Angie talking, I'm not trying to speak for nobody but me, that's making me feel like you're taking advantage. Don't go there with me. You know, and sometimes I feel, this goes back, and it's so funny with, and I'm going to go ahead, like with Julene, Miss Soft Brown. Again, I've stressed to you guys many times, she was the first one that I actually talked to on the phone here at YouTube, and she warned me on a lot of these things, but being Angie, nope. No, girl, I'm going to get it here. No, you know, no, I can do this. Yeah, so it kind of nicked the nerve this morning because of a message that I'm going to read. Now, she sent what I asked her, okay? She sent me, I had in my thing that she chose to grant corrugated board and Magnolia stamp images or something like that. So anyway, I just got it Saturday, okay? I've been waiting on that for months, okay? And we're talking about like since January, I believe, something. No, I'm lying. February. Matter of fact, it was my birthday, February 7th. So she turned around and sent me a handful, about 5 different Magnolia stamp images. 5 different Magnolia stamp images. When you look at, if you've already know who I'm talking about, she has a 3-part Magnolia stamp image collection, and you send me 5. And if you can just imagine what I sent her, again, nobody held a gun to my head, so that was on me to go spend $35. That was on me to go send her wooden stamps and fabric and every doggone thing else, and butterfly stuff and flowers and all that other stuff I sent her. That was on me, and I'm gonna take that. I'll take that. I'll eat that. But I'm just saying. So she sent those. So I was kind of like, well, dang, you know, because she kept always saying, you know, she's going to get it out, and she's going to make good on it. And because she actually said to me on a YouTube message that she had got burned, and she really didn't, you know, once she got my stuff, she was floored. And she was, oh my God, you sent so much, and you're so generous. Thank you. And I didn't send you half of that. Oh my God, I feel so bad. I'm going to send you out another package. So my thing is, you know, you just assume that I was, you know, you went into this assuming that I was going to be a bad swiper, not a swapper, swiper. Okay. So I took that. I ate that. I took that too. So again, I was just a little disturbed with it, but I didn't go there. I still waited. I wanted to see if she was going to actually make good with it. So went on, never got. Again, just got the first package in on Saturday. Now, the other package came earlier last week. Well, it came last week. And she sent, oh gosh, what did she send? Oh, you know what else she sent too? In there with the corrugated board, and then she sent some lace. And the lace, I'm not a smoker. The lace smelled like pure cigarettes. And I couldn't even put it with my lace, you know, my regular lace and ribbon. It really reeks of cigarettes. And nothing against, you know, cigarette smokers. You know, do what you do. You know, my parents both smoke. You know, my brother smokes. You know, I don't smoke. And it just is a distinctive smell when you know, have it up in there in the area. If you're smoking in your craft room and you don't tell people that you're swapping with that you are a smoker, it does come off somewhat offensive. Let's just be honest. No, you know. So she sent that. So then the one I got last week, she did send me 3 Magnolia stamps. She sent me 2 tildes. I don't know what they are because their names aren't even on them. They're just like a little code at the top. 2 tildes, and then something that's, I don't know, it's not a person or an animal. It's some kind of like flower or rock or some kind of little tiny little stamp. She did send that, and she sent me some library book pages. So my thing was this. So she sent me an email to my YouTube channel, and she's like, I can't get through. You must have blocked me. I can't leave you messages. You must have blocked me. And I'm like, in my head, I haven't blocked her, So I've been a little busy, and so last night I decided to send her a message. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, because I'm not perfect. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. I'm not going to pretend that I have wings on my back, because I don't. So I was a little bit in my feelings last night, and I sent her what I would call a nice, nasty message. Because I start thinking about that ribbon. I start thinking about that handful of stamped images. And I start thinking about all the time she's telling me about her pension, and she's disabled, and like I really needed to know all of that information, and her husband, and getting money from her son. I don't care about all that. All I know is that we are scrapbookers, and it's an expensive hobby, and you know what you're getting yourself into. So I don't really want to deal with the crocodile tears. I don't. So I sent her this message last night. And you're just going to have to just trust that this is what I'm saying. I don't want to show you with this on here because it will show her face and her name, and I'm not trying to do that. So this is what I wrote to her last night. Not sure why you can't leave me a message on YouTube. You haven't been blocked in any kind of way, and we are still friends on YouTube. However, I did get your package, and I want to thank you so much for the stamps. That was so kind of you. I also got the first package finally on Saturday. Yay! Thanks for the images. However, with over 300 stamps in your collection, I was surprised that you only sent me a handful of different ones. LMAO. Okay. The lace is beautiful, but I'm not a smoker. Any suggestions as to lifting the smoke odor? And I hope I'm not offending you in any way. Hugs, Angie. Now, unless I'm wrong, I've been told, because that would be the simpler thing to do, just throw the lace in the washer. But I was told that a lot of lace, and it's pretty lace. It's really pretty lace that she sent. I was told a lot of lace you can't just throw in the washer. It would ruin it. So, no, that was not an option for me at that time. So this morning, she sends me this message, and I actually laughed. I laughed myself out of bed with it. So she says this. Okay. You have really offended and hurt me. I am disabled, and standing to stamp your images was painful. How can you say that? I know you blocked me because it stated you did. Wash, in all caps, wash the lace if you think it smells of smoke. I think you are a very rude person. I wish I had never got into the genie thing with you. I have never met anyone so ungrateful. Please don't contact me again. Thank you. But I only care to speak to the genuine, caring people. I have seen you get a hell of a lot less than what I sent you. How do you treat them? So being me, I laughed it off. And then it was just like an avalanche. I got ticked off. Because I'm like, hold up, baby. Hold the phone. Now, I've been waiting on you for 2 months. And you got your panties in a bunch right now. We have a problem, okay? You don't have to worry about me contacting you. I'm just going to put you out here like this because that's how I choose to deal with you. Yeah, I could have just sent her a message back and said, I'm not going to play these games. Now you're sitting up here telling me you're disabled and you're standing to stamp. Okay, but in the video, you look like you were sitting very comfortable showing off that whole collection. Okay, so let's just call it what it is. I find it very hard. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. Okay. Then, as far as this disabled thing, there's a lot of people on YouTube, a lot of scrappers that are disabled. Without putting all my personal business out there, I'm a stay-at-home mom. Now, allow yourself to wonder how I'm able to be in an expensive hobby. Assume how you choose. That's up to you. The point is, we can't calculate each other's income. And it's not for us to calculate each other's income. You know, if you're disabled, I'm not going to talk against that. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, anybody could be, you know, fine today and sick tomorrow or whatever, and can't work because they can't move their fingers or their feet or whatever the case may be, depressed or whatever. You know, so as far as I'm concerned, you don't know, I could be disabled. We could have different issues. The point is, I'm not putting myself all out here like that, making it like where I'm supposed to feel so sorry for you. I don't owe you anything. We were in a swap together. No, I don't expect anybody. Yeah, I'm a giver. I'm not holding it against anybody, and I don't want anybody that I ever send anything to feel that they have to match me, you know, everything I do. I told Shandi. I thought I was going to send something or something. Look, we're not going to keep swapping back and forth. If I send you something, let me just send it to you and let's just be done. That's just how I am. So I don't want to ever give anybody the impression that Angie's over here balling out of control or this and that, and she just wants people to this and that. Because if you think about it, it sounds dumb. You know, evidently I'm doing it out of the kindness of my heart. If I'm sending somebody some Lindsay stamp gang or something like that, if that's the case, hell, I can buy my own Lindsay stamp gang. I mean, let's just be honest. And I know I'm kind of a little touchy right now, but it kind of just really nicked a nerve with me. And I just kind of, you know, I did. I eventually took it personal, you know. And maybe that's her disability, you know, flipping out, you know. And like this, because she just totally flipped out. You know, how did I become ungrateful? Because I don't want some smoke-filled lace. I don't know. The point is, that's my beef for today. That's my venting. I appreciate you listening and watching the video. And I'm going to be done with it. I'm not going to speak of it anymore unless somebody has some questions. Now, if you want to private message me who it is, I'm more than happy to tell you. But, you know, I mean, I wasn't worried about getting sued because let her say she's on disability with limited funds, so she can't get an attorney. So I just didn't really want to go there. But if you want to know, please send me or whatever. I don't care. But you won't hear about that. I just want to just put that out there. You won't hear about it anymore unless she decides to get froggy and do a video response to this. So, thank you guys very much, and I will talk to you soon.